In June of 2014, I got on, as you would call, a dietary aide in a retirement home alongside CNAs and dietary aides, kitchen staff were pretty much the main people that we ran that building. As a dietary aide, I was, anything you would think of that a person in the kitchen would be responsible for, getting the food out, making sure the residents are fed, making sure everybody's meal plan and all that stuff is adhered to and all that good stuff. Well, as the weeks go by, not even that many weeks go by, but time progresses. Doing what we do, we deal with CNAs in between meals, which is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Residents here and there randomly want things, and we would have to get it for them. And there was two doors in our kitchen because there was like two different wings in which the CNAs worked in that one building. So we had two doors in our kitchen, left and right. You know what I'm saying? So, and if like a resident wanted some pudding, a sandwich, some fruits, PBJ, tomato sandwich, that we'll be responsible for getting it to them. And it was this one CNA out of the three that I took a liking to. She was like the main one that I kind of focused more of my attention on. But we'll get into that. I can't really pinpoint our earliest of early interactions, but like I would do what I do with just any male to female interaction. I call it giving them a hard time. I wouldn't argue that it was flirting, but like she would come to the door and I would act like I'll throw it at her, or I would act like I'm deaf and I can't hear her. Just giving her a hard time. These typical day-to-day interactions became more and more frequent, and as they become more and more frequent, you begin to develop a fondness for that person, like a liking for them. So that happened, but the elephant in the room was the age gap. I held on to this dumb ideology, because I can say it's dumb now. I held on to it for way too long, in that if you were more than 2 years younger than me, that was the cutoff point. If you were more than 2 years younger than me, you were too young for me, period. Well, this chick was 6 years younger than me. So, if any type of feeling of attraction were to surface at any point in time during our interactions, I would immediately fight it off with, hey, little sister vibes. She's cool. Don't like her. She's too damn young for you. Stop it. And plus, workplace scenarios made our paths cross, because anywhere outside of work, this is not to like completely knock her physically or anything like that. It's just that physically she's not at all what I would look for in a chick. I was not attracted to her at like physically at all. Like if I seen her in the mall and we could walk past each other and I already looked her up and down, I'll walk right past her and never say one word. But in the workplace area, you're kind of forced to deal with people. Only thing I liked about her, and I applaud her to this day, is that she wore her natural hair. I thought that was dope, especially in today's society where black chicks can't stand their hair at all, and it seems like taboo to wear an afro to work or put it in all those natural styles like all those natural styles that she put it in, and she had like this burgundy purplish dye going on with. I thought that was dope. That was one attraction I had to her, that she was able to proudly rock her natural hair. But other than that, I didn't look at her like that. The other two girls I messed with, they kind of fell to the wayside, because one of them was a little bit on the ratch side and the other one was a straight bitch, which is extremely unattractive. So like I kind of began to favor her. All right, so as time goes by, the feelings kind of developed a little bit more, but once again, with the age gap and the ideology that I held on to, I was like, nope, you don't like this chick. I was in denial. You know what I'm saying? And I can say this now because it took a really hot second for me to finally admit this to myself. But like, now this is 8 years ago and counting, bro. So it don't even freaking matter anymore. I liked her. I did. I can admit it now. Like, I really liked her. It was nothing deeper than that besides infatuation. Like, I wasn't obsessed with her. I damn sure wasn't in love with her. None of that. It's just that I really just anticipated our interactions. En diciembre, fuimos a la isla Puerto Rico. And while I was there, I could not stop thinking about her. Everywhere we went and the weather was wonderful. It's like, this would be the perfect trip to share with somebody. I wish I was sharing those moments with her. And it didn't help that, like, I had a sister who was a part of the LGBT community, and her partner let her borrow her iPad, and on her iPhone in the States, they would talk to each other before they went to sleep, and I thought that was so cute. Honestly, I was a tad bit jealous because, once again, with me wanting to share this experience with her, I wish we had something going on like that. So, in December, when I got back to the States, I finally just kicked the denial to the side, and I finally admitted to myself, dude, you like this girl. Stop playing games. You know what I'm saying? Y'all flirt with each other every damn day. Everybody sees this. Like, just stop being in denial. So, and then here's the funny thing. At this point in time, there was this song out by Chris Brown called New Flame. It really sucked because it was almost like the soundtrack to what I thought was going on. And I thought we were climbing this mountain together. You know what I'm saying? I really did. So much so that I put it in my head that at the rate that we're going, me and this girl are going to end up being a couple. I put it in my head that me and this chick would be a couple by March. Now, 2015. In 2015, my fellow co-workers, you know, from the kitchen, had this little thing where, like, there was a bowling alley that I had, I forgot what it was called, like Dollar Bowling Night or something like that, and it was either Monday or Tuesday. Me being one of the younger, cooler people in the kitchen, they extended an invite to me, like, hey, we do this like we go bowling every Monday or Tuesday, man. We've been doing it for a couple of weeks now. You know, you're more than welcome to come if you want to. So I was like, all right, you know, like, the next time y'all go, I'm gonna try to come out there. And lo and behold, I ended up coming out there and I had a great time. And I did it again and had an even better time. And I was like, light bulb moment. Since I finally admitted to myself that I like this girl, and I feel like we're on the same page as how we're progressing towards whatever we're working towards, let me do a little break the ice moment and see what she's like outside of work. So, one day, I caught her in the break room. And I was like, great, this is my time to somewhat shoot my shot. I was like, so, and this is almost verbatim. I was like, my coworkers and I, you know, every Monday or Tuesday, hit the bowling alley. Just something to do after work. And you know us, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm throwing you into a completely foreign situation. You know who the hell we are. And you're more than welcome to come out. And I don't think they would have a problem with it. And she's like, all right, cool. Well, you know, we'll see what happens. And I left it at that. Now, deep down inside, after I extended that invite to her, I was like, she's going to show up. I gave her ample time in advance. It wasn't something that I just sprung onto her and just said, hey, tomorrow or tonight, we're doing this and you should come. No, I gave her like 4 days heads up. So, come the night of the invitation, I pull up, park, get out my car, walk to the doors, and I'm thinking, she's going to be here, dude. She's going to be here. This is going to be my opportunity to see if we vibe. If me and her don't vibe, because we both got people to talk to and all this good stuff, I walk through the doors of that bowling alley, and there's another dude there. I was like, man, what the freak is this? All the pep in my step was gone when I got to our booth. I just sat there like, yo, who the fuck is this dude, man? And why is he here? And I sat there and, like, honestly, yo, I was heated, boy. I felt like, man, it's a pretty famous meme that was going around a couple years ago. Like, it's this flaming, not flaming, but this glowing figure that's like sitting at a pit or something outside at night. And, like, man, dude, that was me. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was just like, yo, why you not bowling? I was like, man, yo, don't even talk to me right now, folks. Like, I don't want to talk to nobody. Who is this dude? Why is he here? You know what I'm saying? And every now and then, she would try to come by and engage with me and, like, grab my arms. Like, why don't you get up and connect with us? And I'm like, yo, what the, man, bro. I'm the reason you're here, dude. And you gonna bring this dude, bro? I was like, yo, what is this? Like, honestly, it felt like to me, it was like all the flirting that we was doing, it seemed it was a sick, cruel way for her to say, look, I got a boyfriend and here he is. And guess what? I confronted her the next time I saw her about that shit. Oh yeah, which was probably about 2 days later because I think I saw her every Thursday. I was like, yo, what's up with you just gonna bring your boyfriend to the bowl now? And she was like, what?
That was not my boyfriend. That was my friend. That was my boyfriend.
I was like, man, look like your boyfriend to me, man. Watching y'all interact and him paying for your shoes and paying for the next game and shit like that. Yo, that was some couple shit. And she was like, no, that's my friend, and that's about as far as it goes. Now here's where things took a turn. She was like, verbatim, this is what she said. Me and him are platonic friends. Do you know what that means? I was like, yes, I know what that means. I'm a college kid. I know what the hell platonic means. And she said, okay, just like me and you, platonic friends. And I was like, wow. Wow. And at the moment, like, I wasn't like, oh shit, heartbroken. Like, I threw my hands up and was like, oh, okay. Excuse me. Now, when I went home, it kind of made me like reconsider a whole bunch of shit because I was like, wow, that literally changes everything. Because here I am thinking that me and her about to become a couple, like we like each other, we flirt every damn day. I know she looks forward to seeing me as well as I do her and all this shit, and comes to find out that I'm just a platonic friend and she don't even look at me like that. So I have now been thrown into the godforsaken friend zone. But the crazy thing about it, because like the next time I saw her, it was like we didn't even miss a beat. We continued to flirt the way we've been flirting. It was no love lost. I didn't hate her. You know what I'm saying? It's just I accepted that. I think because previously I used to flirt with intention. And the intention was that we were working up this mountain together. But sadly, this mountain plateaued. And clearly, I don't know if I assumed the wrong thing. I got ahead of myself. But, yo. So the takeaway from this is, dude, if you get friend zoned, just accept it. If that's not what she meant, she should have been direct with her. Because we, like I said, we didn't even slow down. It's just that the intention was gone on my behalf. I started moving differently, you know what I'm saying, given the information that I was given, because I'm not about to dispute, nah, man, nah, you like me, yo, nah, man, nah, yo, That's the worst thing to do is be friend zoned and then try to work your way out of it. Dude, if she throws you in the friend zone and you are forced to accept whatever it is she says to you, because the harder you try to scrape your way out of a friend zone, the less attracted to you she's going to be. Like I did, like I continued to push on, and to this day, me and her are cool. We text like every 2 to 3 months. It be small talk, but like there's no love lost. Like I don't have no ill will. I don't feel no type of way. I'm not that weirdo type of guy that's just waiting for her next boyfriend to fail so I can say, hey, am I out of the friend zone yet? This is 7 years ago, bro, because that was in March of 2015. At one point in time, I was still kind of open to something, a relationship of sorts, but like I said, even that has faded, and like she's just a homie now, and I'm cool with that. So, fellas, if you get friend zoned, I'm gonna say this one more time before we close out this video. If you get friend zoned, in time it will get better, cause feelings do change. You know what I'm saying? But at first you have to accept what she says, and then don't try to fight it. Don't be a weirdo. Don't be a creep. All right. So. That's it for this video. Once again, it's the Masked Man, mastermind behind Mental Trip. And as usual, follow the YouTube lingo. That's what? Like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, deuces. Peace. Yeah.